From time to time, the tree of liberty must be watered with the blood of tyrants and patriots. That quote is by Thomas Jefferson. I think the military deserves more attention because they go out of their way to serve for our country and enlist in the military to be a hero for our country and everyone in our country. Military men and women are risking their lives every day when overseas. Military people are important because they risk their lives for us daily, no matter where or when. They go out of their way to prove a point that they can be the best to our country. They protect United States citizens from threats and also help maintain peace and stability in regions critical to the U.S. Yes, I know that policemen, firemen, and nurses and doctors are important too, but I just feel like military people deserve more recognition. I think this because they only get at least 1 day a year. 1 day out of 365 days a year for recognition. But the gay pride gets a month. I feel like the military should at least have a month or more, or at least a week of recognition. Yes, I understand that they are important to society, but military should at least have more. Like, even though the gay pride are important to us because they are humans, but military people, anyone, veterans, people that have served their lives overseas in war and have died over there, they deserve more recognition than just November 11th. Military deployment in the U.S. was at 1,196,099 in 2018. Just for military, and the citizens was at 725,181. That's just how many military people went overseas for deployment just that year, just to help with training or risking their lives doing whatever they're doing with the bad people over there, trying to save our country from terrorists and everything. Now, I chose the military because it connects me. It connects to me a lot, basically, because a lot of people in my family were veterans and are still in the military to this day. And I feel like the military just deserves more attention than just 1 day out of 365 days a year, and more recognition than the gay pride, because they serve our country right. They're the reason today why we are a free country. I feel like the military deserves more attention just because of that. Military men and women fight for their lives every day, and not everybody takes the time out of their day to appreciate them for what they do. Like, not even for an appreciation post on like Facebook or Twitter or anything saying, thank you for serving us today, thank you for doing anything like that. They just get the 1 day out of 365 days to be recognized when they should at least have more. Military men and women show kindness all over, and some people can be cruel to them and they didn't even notice. Like, they can be rude to them, like saying, why would you join the military? That's such a horrible job. But the reason why they join is because they want to serve our country right. They're here from God. They trust God in everything that they're going to do for them. God is the one that made them here today and why they're here. Military people are important in our world because they do so much for us. They risk their lives every day just to save our country from terrorists or anything that's going to happen, from getting bombed anytime, and do everything they can to make a good impression on our world to other people for when they come and visit. Policemen, firemen, nurses, and doctors are important too, but military people risk their lives more than they do. They could get shot easily, so can policemen, but military do with worse people. Now, military men and women are risking their lives every day when overseas, or even in the U.S., whether it's training, whether it's war or anything, basic training when they're in a different state, not their home state. They don't know what could happen. One of their buddies could just shoot them or something, but they risk their lives every day. And I think they deserve more recognition.